my name's AnnaMarie Mock, and I am a fee-only certified financial planner at Highland Financial Advisors. If you like my content, please click on subscribe below and you'll get notified of any new videos. I started this series by explaining to pharmaceutical executives how they can take control over their overall financial health. Step 1 was really centered around looking at human and investment capital and how that plays a part in the overall financial plan. Today I'm going to address step 2, which is about compensation. And there's really 3 main types of compensation. We have cash compensation, non-cash compensation, and stock compensation. Today I'm going to focus on the cash and address the other 2 in a separate video. Compensation is the main driver of wealth creation. It's the capital needed to fund your current lifestyle and also save for the future. Think of compensation as a banana split. Yes, you heard me, a banana split. What's one thing that all banana splits have in common? The banana. In this instance, that's the cash compensation. It's steadfast and you know that you're going to get that. However, there are many varieties of ice cream flavors and toppings depending on your taste. And depending on your company, your position, and your industry, your non-benefit compensation and your stock compensation can come in a variety of different options. So you really have to take your cash compensation and your non-benefits compensation and put them together. But just looking at cash compensation in isolation, it's really broken down into your salary and your bonus. Your salary is fixed. It usually comes on a regular cadence. For example, every 2 weeks in the same amount. But your bonus is discretionary. It's typically a percentage of your salary and comes a little less frequently, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. Because of the inconsistency with bonuses, you want to make sure that your lifestyle expenses are being tracked just on your regular fixed salary, not based on your discretionary bonus. By being disciplined with this, it'll ensure that you're not overspending or relying on high interest rate debt to fund your lifestyle. In other words, this is living within your means. But you might be asking yourself, what encompasses lifestyle expenses? It all starts with creating a spending plan. A spending plan is a blueprint that gives you actionable steps on how you can spend intentionally without fear or guilt. And this becomes a habitual practice of tracking your expenses within the spending plan. Think of it this way. A business needs to track its revenue, its expenses to calculate profit. And without that very simple calculation, a business wouldn't survive. But your household isn't any different. So start by understanding your cash compensation. How much money am I taking home each month? Next, categorize your expenses by savings, fixed, and discretionary. Over time, you'll be able to see if you have a monthly surplus or deficit. In other words, do I have money left over at the end of the month? And by looking at this and reviewing it on a regular basis, you'll be able to course correct along the way. And this is one of the most important steps. But if you've gone through this exercise and you feel like your cash compensation is still not enough to support your lifestyle expenses, there are a couple things you can do. The first is to reduce your discretionary expenses, but you'll only be able to do that if you've been tracking your expenses along the way. The second is being intentional with your human capital. And this is about investing in yourself, advancement in education and knowledge, and then also the relationships you bring to the company. But you can also have a conversation with your boss. Quoting a pay scale is just going to turn into a yes or no conversation. Instead, have an open dialogue with them, explaining the path that you want to grow in the company and the value that you bring. I guarantee that'll be a better conversation and a more desirable outcome for your pay. So the main takeaway of the first part of step 2 is to look at your cash compensation through the lens of your total lifestyle to make good financial decisions. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.